Okay, this is a non-energized, that means there's no power running around, review of the INTRONICS MPPT75HV, available on eBay for $275, at least when I was buying it. I'm also including the manual, which is downloadable. In fact, that's the only way you're going to get it, because apparently they don't ship it with a manual. You got to download it yourself. You can get a color version if you have a color printer. I just printed this out black and white, as can one can, but information should sound just the same. So what I'm going to do is go over the unit itself. So this is sort of a step up from some of the import Chinese MPPTs, solar controllers, but it's not the upper echelon controller, you know, like from Midnight Solar or Outback. Outback, I think it's called Outback Power. So those are the upper tier. Those are the Ivy League type solar controllers. This is like a mid-level, and so I think this might cover the market where people would want something that'll do the job, but maybe they don't have enough bucks just right now to get some of the big boys, or maybe it'll cover the market where people need something that that has a digital display and will give them enough amperage for their array. So anyway, I've done another review on, I guess it's called the Chinese 20 amp solar charge controller. I think other people have too. Obviously they have done a review. It's a really good deal, but what if you have more than 20 amps coming through? You need to upgrade. This one takes up to 75 amps. I think it might be a threshold to 80. We'll see in the manual. But it aims at 75 amps. So this is quite a bit more power handling. So okay, so let's go over the unit. And this is just a relaxed review. Maybe when I get it energized, we'll see more. But for now, so here's the face. This is a stainless steel. How do I know? Well, the manual said it, and I didn't take a magnet to it. You got a single button, right? That's pretty simple. You got 3 LED display here: battery, auxiliary, and panel. Okay, so the other good thing about a unit like this is the less complicated something is, the less chance it will malfunction on you. And I've had high technology items just go kaput. And when you have an array that's going to last decades, hopefully, you want something as simple as possible and reliable as possible. This unit might have the edge in that category. For some reason, things that have a digital display of this type seem to last forever. I don't care what it is, it just seems to last forever. So anyway, we'll see though. Okay, so we're gonna look at the side here. This is your inputs and outputs. It may be a USA company, but they use Chinese parts. That's a fan right there, a cooling fan. I saw another review that some of the Midnight solar charge controllers overheat too much. I don't know in what case, but this is a very well cooled streamline unit. It just the air goes in that way, it comes out that way. Coming to this part here, this is your other way of setting the controls. It'll tell you in the manual what to do. This is set for 24 volts, as far as I understand. That I did that the other day. So the air comes through. It's just real simple. The case is also a big heat sink too. That's what the fins are. This is an important piece of information here. That's okay. This will set. This tells you how to set your switches. I'm at an embarrassing moment. There's an actual name for this. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So there you go. I think I just did the whole thing, reviewing just heat sinks on the sides and then the back, and then the two input and output for the fans, and the input output for the controls. Excuse me, the wires. And so I hear 10 gauge wire will work fine on that. Anyway, so here's the manual itself for your review. And you can download this, of course, if you want to, but a lot of people just don't want to have excess crap on their computer or their phone or whatever, their tablet or their iPad or whatever. So we'll just do a quick once over. And you can pause the video on the information here after. I got a limit of 10 minutes, so I need to like speed it up. So like that, and you can just pause it where you want it. Okay, here's the third page, 3 of 7. So we're just cruising along here. So as you can see, it's a pretty it has many features, but it's a little bit more intensive. It's less intuitive than, say, one of the upper echelon solar charge controllers. I mean, I haven't actually messed with one of the upper echelon solar charge controllers, but I've seen YouTube reviews and things, and it seems like they have things like remote monitoring, maybe even remote control, things like that. I don't think this one has that sort of feature, but anyway, for something that you just put together and just let it go, this might be the ticket if it matches your array. Alright, last page. So yeah, there you go. So anyway, that's it. And you can get a color version if you download it from the website. But at any rate, that is the MPP75HV, and I think they're doing revisions and stuff. They might come out with a newer, hotter, more featured version, because I think this is an upgrade of something they had before. So hopefully this review helps you in your purchase decisions. And yeah, everything's a trade-off. You can go ultra cheap with a charge controller that's like a couple, maybe $20 or something or less, or used or something. Then you can upgrade to the MPPT world, which really won't help you unless you have an array that's geared towards the higher amps. And also the higher volts, 24 volts and up. You should probably go to PPT. So anyway, there you go. I hope this was helpful. Please subscribe and like and all that jazz. I'm not telling you have to, but it helps me out. The more I get help, the more I do for you too. So just think of it like that. Okay, other than that, this is Military Industrial Museum. I'm signing off for now. And those are my herbs in the background. Some culinary herbs. I'm going to get into some culinary herbs this year. Highly recommend. These are spider plants, by the way. And they were a gift, and they're going crazy. Alright, so other than that, enjoy your summer. And thank you very much. This is going off right now.